Alright everyone, here we go. It's kind of a super random, sort of timeless, all signs reading. I've been talking about it a little bit lately with the spying energy kicking up. And the universe, the fickle old gal as I call it, seems to want to be a little chatty today. I pulled a morning reading like I do every day just to kind of see what I might do today for readings. And the universe wants to talk about this spying energy. Apparently, it always wants to do things for the greater good. That's the law of the universe, for the greater good. And I think a lot of people probably want to know, what's all this spying about? Why is it kicked up? It could be 3D spying. For a lot of you it is. They're watching your social media or whatever. But it can also be 5D spying, which is sort of daydreaming, thinking about you. You're taking a piece of a person's energy when you do that. You're manifesting in a way. Okay? So, I mean, even, yeah, almost literally, actually, in a strange way. But there's a lot of spying in the energy. In fact, it's about 3 to 5 times higher than it normally is. And I've been mentioning it on the readings. It's been coming up, and I've been mentioning it a lot. So let's find out why. Why are they spying? What's all this about? What are they, why? You know, let's just find out. I imagine a lot of you want to know. What's the fascination with me, motherfucker? You know, why don't you come in and say hi? Well, what's all this spying about? It's peaking here at the full moon. This is for all signs. It is. It's peaking big time because of the Cancer full moon, which opens hearts. Okay, that's what it does. And this Cancer full moon is fueled by a node shift and Mercury and Venus retrograde and Uranus going direct. And I mean, it is the shit. All right, you saw it in the weekly reading. So let's find out. This is all signs. It's whether you're a human being, a chipmunk, a raccoon, I don't care. It's a general reading. Okay, well, sort of. I'm talking to the universe here. I'm going to let her do the talking. I haven't even done a pre-shuffle. We're just going to go straight into the reading. The card before the cut will be our first card, which is why the fuck are we here? Okay? I'm just going straight in. So I will say it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. But yeah. The title brought you in here. You're here for a reason. All right. This reading is technically timeless. I'm going to shuffle the deck, and we're going to see where we go. This is going to be a very interesting reading. Get your popcorn. Get your Capricorn. Get your coffee. Get your beer. Get your pants off. Whatever you want to do. It's Sunday. You can take your pants off. It's fine. Let's shuffle the deck here. Give me, tell me about all this spying energy you seem to want to talk about, universe. That's all I wanted to talk about in my morning reading when I pulled it for myself to see what I'm doing today. All it wanted to talk about. That energy was just there. You got to tell them, Steve. We got to tell them why they're spying. Okay, we are calm the fuck down, motherfucker. Yeah, I call the universe a motherfucker. Shuffling the deck here. Tell me about this spying energy. Tell the people are all here. Tell them what you want to tell them. Why is this person spying so much? Why did the spying kick up? What do they want? What's happening here with all this spying? 3D and 5D. For most of you, it's 3D. Oh my fucking God. Okay, why the fuck are we here? Card before the cut. We're going right into the reading. No pre-shuffle, like I said. The universe wants to talk. And your person does too. It's the Knight of Swords is why we're here. It's an energy to me. I have to translate feelings into words. So for 20,000 people, which, you know, getting everybody on the same page, bit like herding cats, as has been said. But it's someone waiting for an opening. And when they see the opening, they pounce. It's that kind of energy. I got an image in my mind of like a cat waiting to pounce on a mouse, sort of thing. Interesting that this is an owl, the first card out. My computer, my little laptop here, when I boot it up, it's Windows 10. It has a little home screen, you know, the opening screen. Today, for the first time ever, it changes every time. Today it was burrowing owls, okay? It's a species of owl, burrowing owls were on there. And I get an owl as the first card out. Like I said, the universe wants to talk, you know. No such thing as coincidences. This is not a random universe. And the Eight of Swords is after the cut. Yeah. There's a lot of confusion here. This is someone who's getting in their own way. The only thing stopping that Knight of Swords from flying in is your person. They're spying, they're waiting like a cat waiting to pounce on a mouse. But why? Why are they... what's happening here? What's all this spying about? It's like if you ask the question, why are they spying on me? Well, why are they watching or thinking about me, daydreaming? If it's 5D, why are they watching my social media? Why is it picking up now? Because it was dead for a while. There wasn't a lot of spying. And now, I've never seen it this strong. For it to come up in my morning reading, owls aside, yeah, okay. I'm shuffling, and it's all over. I've been mentioning it if you've been watching my readings over the last few days, my all signs, my weeklies, and all that. I've been mentioning it. Let's do it. Tell me about this spying universe. Give me a reading. It knows what I want. It knows what I mean by that. It sure as hell does today. All right, let's go. What's going on with all this spying? Okay. Oh. The overall energy is the Four of Cups. This is crossing the Knight of Swords, by the way, in the reading. It's the Four of Cups. It's all kinds of things here. It's not just disappointment. It's somebody made a bad choice, and now it's as though it's like if I'm to translate the feelings into words, it's like being in prison, right? You go to prison, okay, and they lock you in a cell, but that prison is right next to Disneyland. Okay, for some reason they built a prison down there in Anaheim, right next to Disneyland. Okay, the Disney prison. It's right there, and your cell window, you got a little window. It looks out over Disneyland, but you're stuck in the cell. You're in prison, kind of a thing. It literally, the feeling around this card, around the spying, is like watching Disneyland from your prison cell. Okay, all those people having fun, all those people doing good. Why aren't I doing good? I could have had the rainbow. Why did I kill that person and get here in prison? What am I, a fucking idiot? I could be at Disneyland having a $200 slice of pizza. Instead, they slide food under my door on a tray. What's fueling this? The Knight of Pentacles. The energy is coming your way. They're waiting for the right moment in a lot of ways. But the Knight of Pentacles, in the Lightseer deck, it's a better representation. He's got a racehorse, and yet he's walking, right? They could have gone a lot faster. And I say that about this orange ball. I say it's the Unical 76 ball. It's high-performance gasoline. They got high-performance gasoline. They could have been going a lot faster. It's the woulda, coulda, shoulda. It's watching Disneyland from your prison cell. Okay, I don't think they're spying for nefarious reasons. Nefarious means bad. Sorry. I don't think they're spying for any evil devil reason. I don't know. I do feel a devilish energy here, but I don't think it's a big, strong. Okay, let's find out. Let's watching Disneyland from the prison cell. That's the best analogy I can give you. It really is. The spying energy is huge here, okay? And some of you know your person's spying. Some of you have stats and things like that on your websites or whatever. Okay, that's fine. And some of the rest of you just know because you know. If you know because you know, if you feel it in your soul, you know. Okay? Even if they're just 5D spying and daydreaming about you. Watching Disneyland from the prison cell. Right here's the energy around why they're spying. Okay? A little bit different meanings in this reading. This is the energy around why they're fucking spying. Okay? Right here is how they feel in their emotions while they're spying. Right here is their soul. This is kind of what they want to do. Okay? Right there. This is the hidden energy still. We're going to talk to the universe, see what the fickle old gal has to say. It's red with the energy around their spying, why they're spying. And right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I can't read free will. Nobody can. Okay? I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top, and I can almost guarantee we're going to need to extend this. I can feel the energy that's here. This is a compelled, super random reading. I'm not sure we're going to find out everything here. I'll give you as much as I got right here. But I think we're going to need to do some wicked voodoo. We're going to do some voodoo here. What's the energy around the connection? Around why they're spying. Let's go. What's the first card out after this prison cell here? Yeah. Okay. You see what I'm saying? This is the shit the universe been pulling on me all morning. I pulled my morning reading and it was all, look, the energy around why they're spying is the Lover's card. They're feeling this connection on a high level. High level. Major arcana, the love geese are in the air. They're spying with intention of coming towards you, is what this is saying to me. Okay? Intention of coming towards you. We saw it with the Knight of Swords. Right? Just like that prisoner here, watching Disneyland from outside their cell. They got the Disneyland view cell. His intention, his or her, because women go to prison too. I want to be equal here. His or her intention is to break out of that motherfucker and go over there and get that $200 slice of pizza. Okay? Because it's good. It's shaped like a mouse. They got to charge extra. Right here. How do they feel while they're spying? King of Cups. When that falls there, it's love. Big love. Love that they want to give at least some of. Just like this prisoner, he wants to go over to Disneyland. If I could just go and just get a slice and come back. I'll come back to the cell. Pleading with the guards. I'll come back to the cell. I will. Just let me run over, get a slice of pizza and come back. I could take all the money I made in the license plate factory and go buy one slice. Right? It's right there. It's right there. It's love. Love they never told. It's almost shame around this because the overall energy is disappointment. I mean, as a meaning, as a baseline energy, is disappointment. I didn't pick that. I picked something else. I chose to commit a crime. So now I'm in the cell looking at Disneyland. I could have chose Disneyland. I could have just not committed the crime that day and gone to Disneyland. Okay? It's like that. The crime they committed was blowing you off. It's a lot of disappointment about the King of Cups is disappointed that they didn't give the full cup. This is how they feel while they're spying on you. The reason they're spying on you is because they're feeling this connection. Okay? Well, we're going to go deeper. We're going to go deeper. The universe wants to talk, and when the fickle old gal wants to talk, I let her. And I had bacon for breakfast, and you all, those of you who've been here a while, know what that means. That's why I said take your pants off for this reading. Right here. What's their intention with all this spying? What is their intention? What do they want to do? This is a soul position. The soul is pushing them. I can see it here. It's bookended. The Lovers, whatever it is. Oh, God, Jesus. It's the Two of Swords reversed. They want to reach out. They want to. It's minor arcana, though. I think there's worry here. You know. They're waiting for some kind of right moment. I don't know. We're going to have to clarify, but the Two of Swords reversed is encouraging. Okay? It's the opposite. If it was like this, it would be unencouraging. They want to just stay back. They want to just hold back. That's what they want to do. But that's not how it came out. It came out like that. They want to be unblocked. They want to tell you how they feel. That prisoner wants to break out of that cell and go over and get that slice of pizza. Shaped like a mouse. It's lovely. Pizza shaped like vermin has to cost money. Okay? It has to be expensive. Hidden energy. What's the universe, the fickle old gal, want to tell us? It's red with this Lover's card. It should be interesting. This should be interesting. It is actually interesting. It's a rather uninteresting card, but it is interesting. It's the Two of Pentacles. They're going round and round and round. This tells me the spying. This is, the energy around their spying. And this is red with it. The Two of Pentacles here has an infinity. It goes round and round. This is it. It's picking up. In other words, if you have stats, if you have some kind of website, or like my blog, for example, I have stats that I can look at, and you see that someone from your person's little town keeps coming in to your blog, for example, what you would see in the stats is they would come back at about 3 to 5 times the level they used to go there. Okay, that's how much the spying energy is picking up. And that's not for all of you, but 1 or 2 of you I know are in that position. You watch that. You watch, it'll keep popping up, popping up. That's what this is. They keep going round and round and round. They're stuck in a loop. What's that U2 song? It popped in my head. Stuck in a moment and you can't get out of it. Right? That's U2. I think I got that right. Stuck in a moment. You're stuck in the moment and you can't get out of it. That's sort of what's going on here. when it's read with the energy of the connection. You can look up that song or listen to it or whatever you want to do. It's important. I wouldn't have mentioned it if it wasn't. I'm not a huge U2 fan. So, right here, the potential final outcome. Potential final outcome. It's read with the King of Cups. Reconciliation. Communication. Again, though, I want to point out, it's the Ace of Swords. A card, by the way, that I told you, I fucking told you, on the node shift reading, you're going to be seeing a lot of during the next 18 months. Get used to this card. From me, from everyone. But I'm one of the few who's going to know why it's coming up. Alright? And I'm going to tell you right now, that in the final outcome is the shit. Okay? They're not going to be able to keep spying. This card tells me more about this Two of Swords reversed. It speaks volumes. Okay? Someone wants to tell you, I'll summarize here. Okay, aside from my prison cell story and analogy, which is perfect. Watching Disneyland from a fucking prison cell. Yeah, they should have chose Disneyland. Somebody here wants to tell you how they feel. Somebody's got something they say. Okay, something specific they want to tell you. We saw that with the Knight of Swords in the before the cut. They're driving themselves what can only be described as the new phrase I came up from my Texan friends, batshit catawampus. Okay, because we had an Eight of Swords after the Knight of Swords, and the universe is giving me batshit catawampus here. Round and around, round and around. They're aware of how they feel. They know that they need to open up, and they're going to. I believe for most of you, the spying is the precursor. They're waiting. I got the energy off that Knight of Swords of they're waiting for the right moment to come in. There's some sort of moment. There's something they're waiting for. We'll find out what that is. Oh, I'm going to dig like a motherfucker. You know me. Listen, my random readings like this is Sunday. Okay? It's a holy day. What am I doing here? I'm here for a reason, because my morning reading blew my fucking mind. I actually said out loud to the universe, so all you want to talk about is this spying. You think that many people want to know why their person's spying, and I understand it now. It's not, it's for the greater good. It's for you to understand it, sure, greater good. But it's also because there's something more going on here. The spying is the lead-in. It's important. It's an important step in the process, and it is huge energy. It is the biggest spying energy I've seen since I've been out here on YouTube doing this soulmate cycle. Let's clarify. Got the little Lightseer deck. Let's go. Why is the Lovers here? This is the perfect deck to do this too. I feel that. Oh yeah. Okay. Tell me about the Lovers. The energy around why they're spying, around their spying in general, is the Lovers. That's fucking mind-blowing. If you don't think that's mind-blowing, you know, honest to God, that is the power of the connection. It is magnetic pole. The love geese are in the air. Their intention is to open up. And our final outcome is reconciliation, the Ace of Swords. It is a card of communication, of course, when it falls there. I still think my best analogy in this one is the guy in the prison cell watching Disneyland from the cell window. It really is. Especially, you know, it really is that energy. I feel like that. It's like, oh man, I didn't have to kill my neighbor. Why did I do that? I could just be at Disneyland. Fuck the neighbor. You know? Seriously. Yeah, don't commit crimes. It's not worth it. Just go to Disneyland and get pissed at the $200 slice of pizza. All right? It's fine. Although I almost called it the Losers because of the font on the card. Well, why's the Losers here? Okay? Why's the Losers here? They're spying because they're a loser and you're not. In a way, it's true. In a way, that's actually a Freudian slip that's true. Why's the Lovers here? The Lovers crossed by the Wheel of Fortune has a specific meaning to me when I pull that. This is very rare that this comes up in readings. Okay? This spying that they're doing, you want to let them do it. If you blocked your person, unfucking block their ass. If you want to talk to them, you do what you want. Hey, do what you want. I'm reading the energy for you. I'm telling you. Okay? If you block them, they created a fake account, they're getting around it. Or if you block them, they're just daydreaming about you, which is still spying in the 5D. But if you unblock them, they'll pick up on that and they'll come in and whatever. Either way, I don't really give a shit what you do. The wheel is turning here. The love geese are definitely in the air is what this means. This person's coming your way. This is the lead-in to the new beginning in love that is February. What's on top? Yeah, I'm right. The Lovers in the Six of Cups indicates a very powerful deep soul connection. A very powerful connection. Okay, this person is spying and looking at what they could have had. These two cards together with the Wheel of Fortune are woulda, coulda, shoulda, and I'm going to go get it. This son of a bitch is breaking out of this prison cell, and he's going to get that $200 slice of pizza over at Disneyland, man. He's going to make the run. He's going to try it. Yep. Mm-hmm. A lot of nostalgia, a lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda. The energy around their spying is because they miss you. Can I phrase it like that? Maybe a little corny for a Steve reading, but they do. They want to feel some way again. But they've been feeling it the whole time, and they knew it. Okay, they've been feeling it the whole time. It's always been there. They just, didn't show you. Temperance. It's all driven by angel energy. I said there's a thin band of devil energy that I feel here, and I suspect it's just deception on your person's part. It's like a little bit around this Two of Pentacles, this indecision. It's a little bit of, oh, would you just come on already? Just fucking reach out. It's like that. It's that kind of energy. This is all driven by angel energy. This is the energy around their spying. It's all about the power of the connection. And I said that when that card fell on the table. Rewind, I did, motherfuckers. Right here, it's all about the energy of the connection with the Six of Cups and the Lovers. The Six of Cups and the Lovers together, from most readers, is a very powerful connection. And for me, it's the same, only because I could fucking feel that. And to have temperance there as to why this is here, angel energy, making them see what they could have had, and the Wheel of Fortune crossing it. Wheel of Fortune, this is some powerful shit. This is a 10 in the major arcana. 10s are the end that reset to new beginnings. This is a chance here. There's a chance. It's almost like you disappeared. Excuse me. It's almost like you disappeared for a little while, and then you came back, and someone goes, "Oh my God, I got another chance." There they are. They back. They reappeared. It's like that kind of energy. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just trying to translate feelings into words for you the way I feel the energy, okay? Why is the King of Cups here? This is how they feel while they're spying. The King of Cups. That's a lot of love when that falls there. He holds the Ace of Cups. And they also feel sad. I can feel it feedbacking off of the Six of Cups and the Four of Cups. Even got a little bit of a color match there. They feel bad that they never gave it. Stupid that they never gave it. Foolish that they never gave it. This person feels a little foolish. That's a loose interpretation, I'll be honest. They're still very ego-based. But the spying energy is off the fucking chain right now. It's mind-blowing. It's all the universe wanted to talk about. Why is the King of Cups here? Why? Why? That's why. It's here for the Six of Wands. Again, it's transformation. It's victory after a long battle. The spying leads to somebody opening up to you. But they also see that you're awesome. Maybe they've seen you in a little mini skirt. I don't know. But if they have seen you in a little mini skirt, their dick chakra is lighting up to the ceiling. Or push chakra up there, a girl. Either or. Chakras are lit here. They're waiting. Yeah, there it is. Yes, the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, Jesus. It's a card of divine timing. Yet that's what I got off that Knight of Swords that we had before the cut. They're waiting for some right moment to come in. It's about timing. Timing. But they are, I'm going to tell you, with the King of Cups energy here, there's still a little bit of an excuse machine. Oh, well, I can't do it right now because I have to do this and that. No, motherfucker. No. You break out of that prison cell and get your ass over to Disneyland the moment you get a chance. You don't say, well, I have a chance to get out now, but with the guards looking away, but you know what? I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. No. Go, tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. Why is it here? Yeah, the Queen of Swords. That makes sense. Look at her. Well, why do I say it makes sense? I suppose I should tell you. Look at her. I'll just show you a visual. Look at her. Male or female? I know you're looking at the sandals. They're beautiful. I know. Fancy shit. But I'm talking about her face. What's she doing? She's pensive. She's watching. She's looking at. That's your person looking at you. That's how they feel while they're spying. Okay? They're waiting for the right moment to speak a truth. How do I know that? Because the final outcome is speaking a fucking truth. It's reconciliation. It's right there. Pay attention, for God's sake. All right. If you're not going to pay attention when you have your pants off, put your pants back on. Okay? It's fine. All right. Right here, Two of Swords reversed. Why is it here? This is what they want to do in the soul. They want to unblock this thing. They want to reach out. They want to speak a truth. We just talked about that. Let's find out more about what they want to do. Actually, I believe because this is bookending the Lovers, and that's major arcana, that's the table set. Energetically, the table is set. This person, we're just waiting on them to bring the food. And what they're doing is the food's ready. Okay? And you're sitting at the table's set, and they're in the kitchen on the other side, just looking at you like this. That's it. They're not grabbing the food. They're just looking at you. It literally is the card of spying that's laying on the table in its own way. They're waiting for the right moment. Why is the Two of Swords reversed here? What else do they... Tell me more about what they want to do, universe. What do they feel compelled to do here? What the fuck? Okay. What's the fascination with my people here, my divine feminines? Nobody better be sniffing around my divine feminines. You know? Right here, the Death card crossing the Two of Swords. All they want to do is rebirth, a reconciliation, rebirth. Call it whatever, whatever, I don't know. It's what they want to do. Reboot. Okay? They want to put an end to being blocked. They want to tell you how they feel. This person is absolutely looking at Disneyland through the window of a prison cell. It is the only way I could describe it. It is the best way I could describe these feelings and put them into words. If you're thinking that your person's spying on you for nefarious reasons because they think, oh, well, you might do something or say something about them, so I'm going to keep an eye on them, that's not why they're spying. It really isn't. They are feeling this connection on a fucking huge level. And let's not forget the Wheel of Fortune is there, which tells me they didn't used to see it that way. Okay? Listen, if they were spying before, okay, and I get the devil energy I pick up on now. I get it. If they were spying before and it was devil energy, okay, that's no guarantee that it's devil energy right now. It's not. It's angel energy. The universe is trying to tell you that. This is the energy around their spying. It's literally my mechanic angel. It's angel energy. It's temperance. It's beautiful. But they need to get off their fancy sandal ass and stop waiting for the right moment or some sign or something. No, my people aren't given signs. You get your ass in and be vulnerable. Open up this cup of love and then you get your reconciliation. Instead, they're going around and around and around in their head, and the spying picks up each time because spying is negative energy, and negative energy feeds itself. So it grows and it grows and it grows, and they keep coming back. All the while, Disneyland looks better and better and better outside that prison window. And they could have had Disneyland to begin with, but they blew you off because they had a lot to learn. I think they learned it a little bit. They learned it a little bit. As I say that, because they had a lot to learn, I go and I pull the magician. Yeah. They don't think they're ready, but they are. Okay? That's the easiest way for me to phrase it. They don't think they're ready, but they're ready enough. Okay? The spying is immature. The magician has their shit together. They can make things happen. Right? Moon. They want to... The moon is here because of the magician. Why is the magician here? The moon. The moon is about secrets revealed. This person's really nervous for some reason that you're going to find out they're spying. This reading is about spying. It's about the spying energy. It's so you know why they're spying and what they're thinking while they're spying, what they're feeling while they're spying. While they're spying, they're worried that you know they're spying. Okay? Really. It's really bizarre. Okay? So they're trying to hide it, trying to mask it, trying to whatever. They're also worried, because energy is always layers. In another layer of energy, they're also worried about what to reveal to you. If I do go in, it's like they're going back and forth while they're spying, and she's thinking here, male or female. Well, if I go in, they actually are thinking quite a lot. This is a 3D thinking position as well as feeling, you know. So they're actually thinking quite a lot. Well, if I go in, I'm going to have to explain some things, and I'm going to have. This person's really worried about getting caught on some lies. I don't know what the lies are. They're probably just lies that they were telling themselves and catching themselves on it. Or maybe they told you some lies. Maybe they told you they was rich and they're not. Or maybe they told you, you know, I don't know, that they were happily married and they're not. Obviously, if they're married, there's no third energy here because the universe wants to talk about why they're spying on you. But if they are married, they sure as fuck don't give a fuck about that. All the love and the connection is here with you. The angels are with this. Okay. Let's talk to the universe. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? This ought to be good. Again, we had it here, and we have it here. The Six of Wands. The universe keeps hammering this message home. I wonder what's underneath it. The Six of Pentacles. They know they have to give to you. They're nervous. They're nervous. It's nervous tension. I pick it up on that. You shouldn't get nervous tension off the Six of Wands, but it is. And they know if they want victory, they got to open up for you. They got to give. They can't breadcrumb you. Right? The Six of Pentacles. And underneath that is the Six of Swords. That's what's slowing them down. So they hang back and they spy a little bit. She don't have a motor on that boat. Right? It's just relying on the wind. This person really, really feels this connection. Yep, they do. Right here. And I know they didn't have this opinion in the beginning. At least not anything they acknowledged to themselves. The Nine of Cups is read with the Six of Cups. Aside from the fact that's 15 cups, that's a lot of cups of love. It's tough to go for something that you feel so strongly about that you didn't before. Okay, I'm not going to completely empathize with your person and sympathize and all kinds of thighs. I'm not going to talk about their thighs. I'm not going to do anything like that. But, you know, how do I get this? How do I go from spying to coming in? How? Well, there it is. Knight of Pentacles again. It's the card that was fueling this. Underneath it, crossing this. Our overall energy. And it's right here back from the universe again. Again, this person is wasting a lot of time spying. They're waiting for some moment. It's the same energy as the Seven of Pentacles in many of ways, except it's a bit more forward moving. Alright? It's balancing out. Once they see, I don't know, maybe once they see you're not mad at them, they come in. I have no idea. It's going to vary for all of you. But this person is spying with the intention of reaching out. Okay, in part, at least. In part. Just like this prisoner is looking out the window at Disneyland with the intention of breaking out and getting his ass over there. Or her ass. What's the final outcome here? Ace of Swords. That's a nice card to land there. That is. If this was a poker game and the Ace of Swords land there, I take your car keys, I take your wife, I take your husband, I take your house, I take all of it. It's all mine. I just grab the whole pot and bring it in. That's a nice card to land there in a reading like this. It's a card of reconciliation. And the Queen of Swords here makes a lot of sense because she does take action. She does speak the truth. Male or female. Doesn't matter. Why is it Ace of Swords here? Let's find out. What's the final on this universe? Let's go. It's going to show up. I know it is. At some point. Strength. Yeah, they come in. It's spying with the intent. This person needs to get into their heart a little bit more. The heart space is opening. The heart chakra, we'll call it that, for the New Age kids. The heart chakra is opening here. The more they spy, the more they like you, the more comfortable they feel. It's a little like casing out the joint is what it feels like to me a little bit. Okay, for some reason, and I know this doesn't apply to all of you, but I've got to say it because I feel it in the energy. It feels like you, even if they caused this to happen, like they disappeared and not you. I'm just going to phrase it this way so you understand how it feels. It feels like you've been gone, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere someone calls them up and says, hey, the collective is back. And they went, what? And then they shot right out and started spying. That's the way it feels. That's the way it feels. I'm not saying that's what happened. I want to hammer that home. But I have to translate feelings into words, and it's very difficult. If people could do that, divorce lawyers would be out of business. Okay? It's very tricky. This right here. There's fear in coming in and approaching you. There's fear around the strength card. If you have to get the strength up to do something, it implies you're afraid to do it. Or you're nervous about it at the very least. This person's afraid to talk to you. They need to get into their inner Queen of Swords, and they're getting there. What's the final? This first card is red with Seven of Pentacles, that waiting for the right moment. Queen of Wands, Fakey McFakerman. Yeah. They're pretending they don't want you to know. Jesus, I get this all the time, and I get it off of this card. It's giving me a headache. They don't want you to, oh my God, it would be mortifying to this person if you knew they were spying. They think you, I don't know, I don't want to say they think you don't know. Maybe because she tends to carpet sweep, male or female, the Queen of Wands. They don't want to think about whether you know they're spying or not, okay? They don't want to think about that. They like to think that they're safe in the background and you don't know. I don't know why that's important. This is why. The Fool. They do come in. Again, they do come in. They do. It's a Fool. It's major arcana. It's red with the Queen of Swords. She does finally, they're waiting for some kind of right moment to come in. The spying leads to communication. The reason for the spying is feeling the connection, although there's this element of you returning. Again, that analogy, and it's just an analogy I gave of their friend calling them up and saying, hey, the collective is back. Are you serious? I'm going to go look. And then they go look, and then they can't stop looking, right? But there's this, here's our extended right here. The whole extended reading is right here. It really is. This moon card, there's a lot here. It's where the devil lives. He lives in the moon. And there's no devil in the sense of they're spying for bad reasons. Or I don't see that. I don't feel that. This right here is a risk. And that's why this person kind of fakey McFakermans it. This person's an excuse machine. They're blowing it off. There's no reason for them not to come in right now. They just feel more comfortable if they spy on it. On some level, I can dig it. Okay? On some level, I can dig it. Because there are plenty of people that I know that if you give them an idea for something new, and their first initial reaction is to say no. And then once they think about it for a little while and get used to the idea, then they're in on it. And I have friends where I know that that's what they're like. I know you're going to say no, so just go ahead and say no, and then when you think about it, I know you'll come back to me and you're okay with it, you've thought about it, you've sorted it out, and everything's cool. That's kind of what's happening here. But there's this real element. I'm still damn proud of that analogy, watching Disneyland out the prison cell, because that's what they're doing. You want to know why they're spying? Because you're fucking Disneyland, and they could have had it, but they committed a crime. They blew you off for something else. And they can't take their eyes off what they could have had. But now, for some reason, and it's enveloped in the moon. The moon keeps things in shadows. Now, right now, for some reason, they can have it. Or they feel like they can. Or they feel like it's worth a shot. Maybe they got themselves single and free to pursue. Maybe they got rid of whatever they chose over you. Right? Because on the Light Seer deck, this Four of Cups here is my pooping girl in the yard who's looking at the cups she chose, the 3 cups she chose, which are shitty and all crappy, and there's a rainbow coming out of one cup. Well, now they can have that rainbow. Maybe this prisoner gets out of prison pretty soon. Oh, it's just a little bit now. I don't know. But they're looking at something that they could have had, and for some reason they think they can have another shot at it. Whatever that means. There's some sort of availability. They have the ability to come get it, but they're hiding in the shadows. Yet, they don't want to. We need to pull on the moon. I'm going to do some wicked voodoo on it. I mean wicked voodoo. You know my extendeds are like an hour long, right? They're not fucking some bullshit 2-minute reading or something, you know. No, we're going to do some wicked voodoo. I can go deeper because there's less people. Give me 3 cards and a crossing card about this spying. Before I go dig into the moon. Oh God, the moon. It's such a fucking deep energy. I'm going to need a nap. It's going to be a Sunday nap day. I know it. Okay. What else you won't tell them? 3 cards and a crossing card. Let's go. This is your chance to speak up. So, in regard to the spying, that's the universe talking. In regard to the spying, that's the fickle old gal. 5 of Pentacles. And there he is. I said, when I pulled the strength card as the crossing card, you heard me say, you can rewind. I said, it's bound to show up at some point. You heard me say that. It's on video that I said that. You didn't know what I meant because I didn't mention anything about it around the strength card. What I meant was this son of a bitch. Right here. I knew it. I knew I felt it somewhere in there. And I was just talking about going to pull the moon. Some wicked voodoo on the moon. I said the devil lives in the moon. I said that too. Rewind. It's right there. And look at this. Look who we were just fucking talking about. As the crossing card on the 5 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, the very fucking card that is the overall energy of our reading that I just described to you as the pooping girl just a moment ago with a rainbow and all that. It's right here. Now you get to see it. It's right there. In a lot of ways, what these cards are saying, look at the people on these cards. Okay, aside from this fucking prick. We'll move him aside for a minute. Look at the people here. Look at her. Right? Take a look. Take a look. And take a look. It's everything I told you. But more. Yeah, it's looking at Disneyland from the prison cell. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. But it's more than that. It's a disappointment because their hang-ups, their shit, their red flags, the way they are, the way they shut down, the way they prejudge people, whatever it is, whatever their fucking red flags are the reason that they're not at Disneyland. Okay? In the case of our prisoner here, this devil represents all this sadness around the devil and disappointment around the devil and loss is because, well, I'm a psycho asshole and I did some fucking shit and now I can't go to Disneyland. You know, that's kind of the energy here. That's why that prison looking at Disneyland is a good analogy. So now we're going to pull on the moon and the devil, but the devil lives in the moon here of what they want to do. Do they get past, this is what they're trying to figure out. Can I get past my own hang-ups? Am I going to be able to open up enough and give the full cup of love, or am I just going to give a wishy-washy cup of nonsense and get rejected? This person knows that they blew it here. Okay? Your person, especially, and for those of you where they're 3D spying and you know about it, and I know there's a few of you out there that do, listen to me. This person knows damn well that they fucked up. Okay? Big time. And you know when I say it like that, I mean it. Big time. They fucked up. Not only are they disappointed, you know, something they chose didn't work out. And they knew that it wouldn't work out from the beginning. Whatever they chose over you. Even if it's just their behavior. Okay? It's not working for them. You know, like old Dr. Phil says, how's that working for you? Right? People love to say, my life is great. I pretend I'm living my best life and all that kind of stuff. You want to get real. How's that working for you? How's everything going? You know, apparently for your person, not well. There's disappointment. There's sadness over the loss. They may have lost other things on their side. That might come up in the extended. But this card here is very telling to me. Because this is the center card. These are red, center, left, right. These are the affecting energy cards, really. These are the ones, the action cards, the ons. This is the 0. It's the baseline. I use the crossing card on it to tell me whether the baseline moves or whether it stands still or whether it goes backwards. It's standing still. These two, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups. Neither one particularly great. It's standing still. Why are we standing still? The 2 wands, the 2 affecting cards. They left themselves out in the cold, the 5 of Pentacles. They did it to themselves, and they know it. That's the part that's getting them. They know they did that. This person at the prison cell knows that if they hadn't committed the crime, they'd be at Disneyland. But they committed the crime, and now they got to watch it from the cell window. But yet, as you do, these connections heal. So even just through an energetic osmosis, this person has healed a little bit and grown. Whether they choose to admit it or not, I don't give a fuck. I believe they're coming into that reality. You know, like I said, the energies right now are a bit of a reality check. I said that on one of the recent readings, and it's very true. Whether they realize it or not, they've grown, and with that has come the angel energy and the growth of the connection, the feeling it deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Okay? Now, this is angel energy right here. This is devil energy. Angel energy cancels out devil energy. The devil energy is just static energy. It's static on the, it's like static cling, right? We pick it up as we go through life. And the best thing to do is to deal with it as it comes in, or else it builds. But it's still just a fluffy static energy. It's illusion. It's fluffy. It's nonsense. It's flattery. It's ego. It's all that. It's nonsense. Angel energy is more like an energetic goo. And you pour it, the minute you pour it on devil energy, it just, right? This is like Snuggle, the fabric softener, and this is static cling. How about that? Y'all seen those commercials with the little Snuggle bear, right? And he does that. Yeah, this is the dryer sheet, and this is the static cling. It gets rid of it, and it's sitting. My mechanic, literally sitting, because he's sitting, is sitting right here in the energy around their spying. So it's forcing them to look at all this, and that's why the Queen of Swords is here, and that's why she's looking like that. They're waiting for some kind of right moment. They can come in, but there's still, you know, there's something else. There's a reason why it matters now, why the spying's picking up, and it's all hidden in this moon card. And I'm going to dig it out in the extended. I'm going to find it. We're going to go digging. Okay. So if your person's in a third party, for example, maybe it's here. I don't know. Let's find out. If you want the extended, hey, it's up to you. The link is there in the description. I want it because this is a compelled reading, and I got to know what's going on here. I'm here to study the connection. Link is in the description for the extended. I hope this reading was helpful. I tried to be as thorough as I can here for you. Okay? If I helped one person today, I've done my job. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. This is some shit. I wish you could feel this energy as I feel it sitting here. I wish I could send it to each one of you. And you'd understand why I say this is the shit. It's fucking unreal. So my extended is built around a moon and a devil. Hold on tight. You might want to take those pants back off. All right, that's your reading. It's going to be a week of some powerful energy updates, folks. Okay, a lot of signs are getting energy updates this week, so stay tuned, okay? All right, good luck, everyone.